Hi there, Storytime friends. How are you? It's Miss Carol, and we're here for our next episode of our summer reading program, Storytime for Preschool. I hope you're well. I'm excited to read, and I've got a great lineup for you. So I hope that you are ready because we've got some good stuff coming up. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. Today, let's see, this morning we were busy in our yard and then it rained. When I decided to finally take a walk, it rained, but you know what? It was kind of fun, so that's okay. And the rain is going to help the grass turn green and the flowers grow and the gardens, so that's okay. I want to start by saying hello to all of our friends. And if you haven't heard this song before, that's okay. You can clap, you can hum along, but I'd like you to help me if you can. Are you ready? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. And lastly, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as nice as we can. Hello. It's so good to see you. So I want to start with this really sweet book, and I am so grateful that W.W. Norton Publishing, you try saying that 3 times fast, allowed us to share this story during our story time. And the folks there were very kind to be able to do that. And this story is called, I hope I can get the glare out of there, This Old Truck. Ooh, can you see it? Once I open it, that goes away. This is a very sweet story about, can you guess? A truck. But there's also a family. So I want you to look at the pictures because there's not a whole lot of words in this one. And sometimes the pictures tell just as much of the story, if not more, than the words. So this looks like a mommy. She's picking some flowers, and I'm going to guess maybe this is her husband, the daddy. And how do I know it's a mommy? Well, she's going to be a mommy. Look at her belly. She's going to have a baby. And guess what? I see a truck. Do you see a truck? A red truck. There it is. The Old Truck. Now this is by Jarrett and Jerome Pumphrey, and they're brothers. So on a small farm, an old truck worked hard. And there's the little girl. So the mommy had her baby. There's the little girl. There's mom and dad, and they're doing a lot of work. And this truck is carrying the vegetables for them. So you can see the farmhouse. The truck worked hard. And the old truck also worked long. Now, how do we know it's long? Because here, the sun is going down. And we know that because in this picture, the sun was up in the sky and they had full apples in their basket. And now here, the sun is going down and it looks like they're putting away things. Let's see. The old truck grew weary and tired. Uh-oh. It looks like the farmer has to work on the truck. I wonder what's happening. So the old truck rested, right? If you do a lot of work and you get tired, you have to rest. Well, our old truck, who's one of our main characters in this story, the truck had to rest. And I think the girl understood that too. And here's our chickens on the farm. So the truck dreamed. So it says the old truck rested and dreamed. Wow. What does our truck dream? The old truck sailed the seas. Look, he became like a boat in his dream. Can you imagine that? That's using some imagination. And then here the little girl is getting kind of tugged by the boat. She's getting pulled along. She's got her own little, like a submarine. And the old truck braved the skies. So now the truck is dreaming that he's an airplane. Wow. This is a very active truck. And the truck chased the stars. Look at that. So now she's an astronaut with her truck friend who becomes, they call these a rover. They are on the different planets, and then they are able to drive around. But the old truck grew older. And now with all the flowers growing around it, it must be that they're not using it as much. And the girl, I think, is getting a little bit bigger. She's growing up too. And again, the truck got older still. The weeds are taller and she's getting bigger, but she's learning how to do things. She's working on the tractor. Oh, and older still. So now the weeds are turning into brown sticks. They're getting dried up. And the girl is getting older still. You can see she really knows how to work on a tractor. Uh-oh. And then when it snowed, it's almost like you don't see the truck at all. Can you find it? Is it in the same place? You see it behind the weeds? On a small farm, a new farmer worked hard. Look, we have a new farmer. You know who that is. It's the girl. She grew up and she became a farmer. She must have learned from her parents. And she's pulling the truck out. I wonder what she's going to do. The new farmer worked long. What is she doing? Maybe, do you think that she would know how to... The new farmer grew weary and tired. Do you see all the parts? It looks like she's taking the parts out of that truck and trying perhaps to fix it. That would be nice if she could use that same truck. But she dreamed and she persisted, which means she kept on going. And then, vroom! Look what she was able to do. She got the truck to go. A couple of extra spare parts. It's not the same color, but that's okay. Oh, but I spoke too soon. It looks like she painted it. So on a small farm, an old truck worked hard. Do you see that? Now, the little girl is all grown up and it looks like she has become a mommy. And now her little girl gets to ride in the back of the truck. Oh, that's so cool. The end. I really liked this story. It shows you how you can continue to use things as they get older. That doesn't mean that you can't use them anymore. So the little girl grew up. She learned from her family how to run a farm, and she learned how to take care of the truck, the vehicles, right? And she was able to fix it and use it again. Everything that's old can become new again. Wow. And I have to say that that truck had quite an imagination. He was a ship, he was an airplane, and he was a rover on a planet. So that was kind of cool. So see, never give up on your dreams. The little girl was able to, in her dreams, see herself fixing that truck. That was really cool. I was really excited to see that. I have a song for you. I have a song, and you're going to recognize the tune. So we're going to sing it as if it's row, row, row your boat, but it's about a truck. You ready? Drive, drive, drive your truck all around the town. Merrily, 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 up the hills and down. Turn, turn, turn the key, make the engine roar. Merrily, 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 let's go to the store. Press, press, press the pedal, give the engine gas. Merrily, 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 now we're going fast. Turn, turn, turn the wheel, turn and how we steer. Merrily, 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 make a turn right here. Push, push, push the brake, make the car slow down. Merrily, 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 now we are in town. Good, we got our car to town. Are you a good driver? Yeah, you have to remember to look both ways. Keep your hands on the steering wheel, right? And that was very cute. Who knows what this is? This is called a traffic light. Some people call it a stoplight, right? And there are 3 colors. Can you count first with me? 1, 2, 3. 3 different colors. And they mean different things. Let's look at the colors. Red, yellow, and green. So the next time you're out in a car, or if you're just on the road, maybe somebody else is driving, maybe you're in a taxi cab, maybe you're on the bus, maybe you're riding the train, maybe you are on your bicycle, because bicycles have to follow the traffic signs too, whatever, however you're getting around town, school bus, right? You have to obey the traffic signs. Now, what does the traffic sign mean? These traffic lights, what do the lights mean? Well, I have a very fun song that we can sing that will help to remind you what they mean. And it's similar to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, traffic light on the corner, shining bright. Red means stop, and green means go. Yellow means go very slow. Twinkle, twinkle, traffic light on the corner, shining bright. Good. So red means stop, green means go, and yellow, it stands for caution, which means need to start slowing down, because once it turns yellow, only a few seconds later it's going to turn red, so you have to stop. Kind of gives you a warning, right? Caution light, caution means warning, right? So it's just a reminder. Good job. And now let me show you my trucks. Look at those trucks. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3. My third one's pretty tiny. And 4. And so we have all different kinds of trucks here. We also have different colors. What color is this? If you know it, yell it out. What do you think? What color is that? Red. And this one? What is that one? We just said this color in our traffic signal. Green, right? What about this? This guy's so cute. This color? Yellow. And we didn't do this one. So this one, do you know what that is? That's blue. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks. Can you tell me what truck is the biggest? Here, what truck is the biggest in my pictures? Yell out the color. What do you think? Biggest, largest. Do you know? I see it. I'm gonna point to it. It's the blue one. This is called a dump truck, and they're pretty big, and they have this big bed in the back where you can put lots of stuff. Sometimes they carry dirt or rocks or debris, which is another word for garbage, really. So if something, falls apart, or if they're working on a house and they have extra parts that they don't need, or in a car, it can carry lots of stuff, right? So this is the biggest one. Where is the smallest one? So if this is the biggest one, what one is smallest? It would be the tiniest or the littlest. What one is that? Here, take a look. Do you know? I'm gonna point to it. Right here. It's my cute little yellow guy. Right? That's the smallest. So something is the biggest, it takes up the most space, the most room. And if something is the smallest, it's the tiniest, the littlest, not that much room. Good job, you guys. I actually have some riddles for you. I'm going to read to you my clues, and then we'll see if you know what I'm describing. So we were talking about a farm, right? The little girl and the truck were on a farm. So I thought, I'm going to do something about a farm, but it's not a truck. So I'll tell you that. So who am I? I'm fluffy and warm in my furry coat. Although we look smaller, I'm not a goat. I live in a herd, which is a large mass, and during the day I eat lots of grass. Farmers trim me, they turn me and pull. They don't stop until they get all of my wool. What am I? Do you know? What has wool and eats grass? Wonder if you think you know. I am a sheep. I am a sheep. Good. All right, I have another one. Ready? Who am I? I'm big and can be white, black, beige, or brown. I have 4 legs, which I keep on the ground. I can pull wagons or be used as a ride. I can run very fast. I can really glide. I like to eat corn, wheat, and hay. And when I talk, I say neigh. Who am I? What do you think? So brown or black or beige, white, and says neigh. I'm gonna show you. Is this what you guessed? I am a horse. Good job. Okay, we have one more. Who am I? I'm fairly small and I'm easily found. I can fly and also waddle on the ground. I have 2 legs which help me to swim. With so much exercise, who needs the gym? I'm not easy to guess, so don't bend out of whack. This will all come clear when I say quack. Who am I? Swims, but it walks. It waddles and it flies. Boy, this guy does a lot. The quack, did that give it away? I'm a duck. Did you know? Great job. So speaking of farms and trucks, look at what I made. That is so easy that you can make it too. I'm going to show you how. Look, it's my red truck. Look at that. I tried to. Here, let me get the book. I tried to be kind of similar. There you go. Can you see it? So you guys can do this at home. And it's really so super simple. I just used some very simple shapes, and I'm going to show you. So this is a rectangle, right? And you can do it any color you want, or just white paper or anything, right? So if you make a rectangle and then you cut a square, here's my square, and you put them together, and you can tape it or use glue, right? Glue, tape, whatever you have, staple if you ask a parent. So that's how it starts, right? See that? So we would tape those or glue those together. So I'm going to do that for you right now, and you'll be able to see. I put some glue on here. So there's that. And then I cut some very simple circles as I'm looking for them on the floor here. And they don't even have to be perfect. Look, they're not perfect. They're not perfect at all. Can you see them? 1, 2. And they're not even the same, but it doesn't matter, right? It's our illustration. We can make it anything we want. I'm gonna put a splotch of glue. I'm gonna put my first tire here. There's one tire. Splotch of glue. I made that word up, by the way. Here's my other tire. Now, the window. Remember we had a window? Watch what we do for a window. I had some extra paper lying around, right? And all we need is to cut a piece that looks like a window. So again, you can make it any way you want. I'm going to cut my window with my scissors. These are big people scissors. So ask a parent. Maybe you have your own scissors, but still, always ask, okay? And so I just cut a piece. I'm gonna put some glue on it. Boop, got some glue. And then guess what? I'm just gonna put my window, I'm doing it backwards, but I hope I can see okay, on my truck. Look, 2 trucks. Wait a minute. I gotta do it the other way. Here we go. I spoke too soon. There's my truck. So a rectangle, square, 2 circles, and the window is actually another rectangle, but you can make it a square or whatever you have, and it can be just any different color. And there's my truck, just like in our story, right? Just like, woohoo, there he is in our story. I just thought this was such a nice story. Here's a picture of the authors, Jarrett and Jerome Pumphrey. I think I told you that they were brothers. There they are. So, you guys did great today. How about remembering, just because things get older doesn't mean that you can't still use them. And I want you to know that if you pay attention and you learn from some of the adults around you, you'll be able to pick up on some of the things they might be doing. Like at the farm, the little girl paid attention when her father was fixing things, or when they were growing things, and then she was able to have a farm. So I have a quote that I think is really important, and it says, "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." And that's by C.S. Lewis. And you want to know what that means? That means that no matter how old you are, and right now you're young, but it doesn't matter. Every day you can decide to do something and you can work towards that. And you can always dream, meaning you can always say, one day I'd like to do this, and one day I'd like to do that. And that is okay. Each day when you wake up, you can focus on either the same goal or a new one, but it doesn't matter, because when you get the next day, you can dream again. And so you're never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. I thought this was a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I will be seeing you soon. And in the meantime, get outside and get some fresh air. Remember your please and thank yous. Always share your smile. And don't stop reading. Anything that you read counts, right? So I'm so glad that you were here with me today. Until the next time, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.